Trade war. Oh my gosh, what a week we had. It certainly felt like a roller coaster. And as I was watching this madness unfold, I came to this conclusion that only businesses that feel like play will be the ones that survive. In this video, I will break it down why, so stay tuned and let's get into it. After the cuckoo crazy stuff that unfolded in America, now we have this transparency party happening over on TikTok, which I'm loving. That's where Chinese manufacturers said we had enough of America's nonsense and now we're gonna spill some tea. So they're telling us exactly what is made, where, how, and how much it truly costs. Not only that, but they're adapting to this movement so quickly that now they're releasing apps and allowing people to purchase stuff directly from them without the middleman like Amazon and big brand names like Nike, Dior, Hermes, or Lululemon. People are going wild over this and they're fully committed to eat the rich. Honestly, it's been really fun to watch Chinese TikTok because now we're seeing the truth. And I mean, we knew that the brands are overcharging us, but now the tables are turning because we are in power and people are saying no thank you. Of course, it would be best if people would stop consuming so much in general, but hey, one step at a time. Another thing that made my week, and I think that's important in this conversation because it's an important piece of the puzzle, is seeing Bernie Sanders and now his bestie AOC travel across America and making people, even in red states, sing power to the people and chant fight the oligarchy. If you haven't seen their content, I really encourage you to go to all the social media platforms, find them, and just look at the crowds. Look how united they feel and how happy they seem. Like even in the midst of this craziness, when people get together and when they have the common goal and that goal is for the common good, I think it brings the best out of us and it does the healing work. Not only the rallies, but Bernie Sanders this week, he went to Coachella, the music festival. What do you think about this? Like, let me put this into perspective. He is 83-year-old senior who is not getting anything from this, from all the rallies, traveling across America, doing the work because he's not running for the president. He's not getting paid millions for it, and not that he's motivated by money in the first place. He drove for hours and sat in traffic for hours, I assume, just like everybody else did, in this heat late at night so he could go up on stage and talk to young people for 5 minutes. Like, first of all, how bad things must be for him to do that? And second of all, what a level of commitment and love for the people and his country. Like, he is my idol. I adore him so much and I look up to him so much. Well, maybe it's because he's a fellow Virgo like myself, so there's a little bit of bias, but I felt this sense of connection even before I knew that he was born in September. But anyways, that speech, which was wonderful, by the way, and I'm gonna link it down below in the description box, make sure to watch it. It was inspiring. It was like straight to the point, no yapping, no nothing. He totally read the room and he said the most important things. He did his part and now it's up to us. Anyways, I just want to give a shout out yet again to Bernie Sanders and AOC. Seeing them together and their commitment to this work is definitely making my week. Anyways, going back to the business, if you think that this is just a phase, you are underestimating the power of well-connected and organized people who are in pain. This is a movement, and these are necessary steps for us to fully destroy the old and rebuild a new world that is in balance and harmony. So, what if you are in business or you want to start something and you want to adapt to this newness and work with and for people, not against them? Well, I think first of all, you gotta get really vulnerable, honest with yourself, and answer questions like, does transparency feel like a threat? If so, why? What do I get from participating in systems that harm others? What parts of myself do I have to suppress or overdevelop in order to uphold the current systems? What's it like to be surrounded by people who don't have empathy and don't care? Why do you want to be a millionaire in the first place? The first few things that gonna pop to your mind gonna be generic, like safety, freedom, you wanna fulfill some of your long-time dreams, like buying a fancy car or a house, and I get it. You're worthy of that. You're worthy of experiencing something extraordinary and enjoying life. I don't wanna take this away from you. But do take this a step further, or deeper, I should say, and ask yourself, why do I seek significance through money, possessions, titles, achievements? And most importantly, when did I lose my connection to my self-worth? So now that I have to create it on the outside by making lots of money. All future leaders must ask these questions, because without the self-awareness, without this vulnerability, you might get rich. You might. But soon you will be eaten by those who are in pain as a consequence of your hoarded wealth and power. Revolution starts from the inside. Today, your success can only come from unity and respect for all. You don't have to walk barefoot with no possessions and sing kumbaya. I'm not talking about that. But winning at the cost of somebody else is no longer a bulletproof strategy, literally. This is the part of the old world that we are witnessing collapse in this very moment. This week I came across of this TikTok video of a woman who makes these absolutely gorgeous phone holders that look like flowers. I am so in love. I cannot wait for her to go international so I can finally buy one for myself. But what I am even more in love with is the magic that small business can create. Here's a woman sharing her success with her dad. Check this out.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, but is that the truth? One month. Me. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Good on you, kid. You are my hero. God, I can retire. Wow. I know.
This is a wonderful example that you can be successful, make enough money to meet your needs, fulfill your dreams, take care of your family, and stop there. You don't need to hoard, and you don't need to obsess about more. To create something of worth, first, we need to go in and recognize our own worthiness. Get to know your own authenticity, your authentic signature, your uniqueness, your innate inner wisdom, your beauty. Without this connection to self, without connection to these gifts, we will seek this worth on the outside and we will chase it by all means necessary. True and deeper goal of entrepreneurship isn't to take over the world, no, but to attune and connect to your own inner world so you could see what wants to live through you. Best businesses are always built out of curiosity, fun, creativity, play. It's a continuous process of connecting to yourself. Those who do not see that, they're not in business. All they do is chase control. When we do not recognize or believe that we have this wealth inside of us, that we have so much to offer, we come from this sense of lack. So then we get fixated on making something or becoming someone. But here's the truth. This world doesn't need more. It doesn't need more stuff. It doesn't need more the same kind of people. We have enough. In fact, there's too much of everything already. The world needs you to connect to yourself because this lack is not on the outside. It's on the inside. To support what I'm saying, I want to show you a clip of this little guy who is a living proof that we already come to this earth authentic, unique, with our unique gifts. Please enjoy. This boy is so cute. I cannot. He's also a wonderful teacher that we come here to tap into our own flow. We come here to play and to create. That's it. That's what it's all about. I really hope that this video is reminding you of that, and now you feel a little bit more inspired to go and live. If you have a spark or a story to share, please drop a comment down below or send me an email. I want to share it with everybody, with as many people as we possibly can, because sharing this and supporting this type of energy is also an important step, and this is a movement, so join me. Also, if you have heart-centered business or social media platforms, you're a creator or you have a blog, leave a comment down below and allow us to show you some love, allow us to support you. In the meantime, as always, go ahead and make your own week, make someone's week. Why? Because you can, that's why. Have fun, I'll see you next week.